Hey y'all, my name is Leann Taylor, and this is my personal leadership journey, and my coach was Jennifer Stevens. So during my Silver Leadership Challenge experience, I set 5 goals for myself to work through with Jen. My first one was procrastination, which mostly dealt with my timeliness when it came to assignments. I wanted to start working on projects and work earlier to prevent my elevated stress and anxiety levels. I also wanted to work on my leadership skills in general, whether that be inside the classroom, inside my internships, my opportunities in the fellowship, or also just volunteering in general. My third goal was my confidence levels. I wanted to build my confidence when it came to speaking up in class or in lectures whenever I had the opportunity, and being confident in the skills and knowledge that I already have. My fourth goal was organization. I'm a very organized person in general, but I get very overwhelmed when it comes to online classes. It got to the point where I was checking Canvas 5 to 6 times a day to make sure that I wasn't missing assignments or missing due dates, even though I already had them written down in my planner. So I wanted to set a goal for myself to only check Canvas a certain amount of times a day to lower my anxiety levels when it came to that. My fifth goal was being accepted into the UNCG education program. I plan on applying to the program this semester, and I just wanted to make sure that I met all the requirements so that I would be accepted in December. Now that I've completed my Silver Leadership Challenge, I feel as if I've accomplished many of my goals throughout this semester. Jennifer was able to coach me through each goal and help me not only grow as a leader, but also as an individual. I was able to set a schedule for myself to start work earlier and give myself allotted time breaks to help with my procrastination. I was able to set a goal of speaking at least 3 times per class period or per lecture to help with my leadership skills in the classroom. I was also able to learn how to be confident in the knowledge that I do have and aware of what I lack so that I know when to speak up and when to ask for questions or seek help. I was able to set a limit of only checking Canvas twice a day, which reduced my stress and anxiety levels when it came to organization, and I was able to trust myself knowing that I have written down everything I need in my planner. And I also did apply for the UNCG education program, and I spoke with my advisor, Brian, and I'm aware that I met all of the requirements, and I'm just waiting to hear back in December. For my community engagement for Silver, I was able to volunteer with 2 students this semester, a kindergartner and a 2nd grader. I was able to host Zoom meetings with them to help with homework and reinforce what they were currently learning from their teacher. And by doing this, we were able to go over spelling, go over reading pages, and just make sure that they were confident and comfortable in what they were learning. I was also able to be a leader this semester within the UNCG Teacher Education Fellowship that I am a part of. I was nominated by my fellow students, along with another student who is pictured on this page, to represent our cohort on the Fellowship Leadership Council. I participated in planning and hosting a bronze workshop for our first year cohort, and I was also given the opportunity to help plan and organize the Children's Festival. My personal motivation comes from being a leader and a member of multiple communities here in Greensboro and also in my hometown. As a member of these communities, I want to be the one who inspires change in others while also creating a change myself. And I plan to do this as I become a teacher and a future educator. My why is every future student that will walk through my classroom door. My why is their backgrounds, their home lives, and each of their individual futures. I want to influence them to go and do great things, to love others regardless and without hesitation, and to show kindness and compassion to everybody. And I also want to encourage them to stand up for what they believe in. And this motivates me because there's a lot of kids and a lot of children who will come to school lacking all of these things. They won't get this at home. They won't get this wherever they come from when they come to or leave school. And if my classroom can be the environment where they get that, I want to be that teacher for them. Now that I have completed the Silver Leadership experience, I have set future goals for myself, which include graduating from UNC Greensboro and becoming an educator, making a difference in my students' lives, and bettering my community wherever that might be. In my future classroom, I plan on allowing my students to come up with ways that we can volunteer in our school or surrounding environment, and offering them ways to be involved in social change themselves. Many students are not exposed to social justice or change until they're much older, like middle school, high school, or college. And I want to show my primary and elementary students that their voice and their opinions matter just as much as anybody else's.